So it's, and I'm assuming that do they not want to cover any portion of attorney fees?
I don't know. My attorney's been talking to him about that. They definitely acknowledged that they're going to cover attorney's fees. I just don't know
To what
how much
extent?
he's requesting. And then he's already getting paid by my legal insurance, so even if they don't pay anything, he's getting his money.
Oh, okay. So it's just a matter of how much.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll have to give some back to the legal insurance people. Honestly, I don't care. But
Got it. Is that how you found him, from the legal insurance people?
no, he's somebody I play volleyball with.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
The legal insurance people didn't have. I told them I should probably get somebody in Deschutes County
Uh-huh.
that handles this type of case, a litigator, and they didn't have anybody in
Oh.
Deschutes County. So he said, "Well, do you know anyone?" I said, "Well, as a matter of fact, I
Oh, nice.
do." So
Okay.
they came to terms with him, and
Okay.
they've been paying his bills. But they don't pay court costs, so when they get my court costs from the insurance company.
So is it all of kind of the Sun River entity, or is it just your particular condo?
It's just
building?
our,
Oh,
it's just our units.
okay. It's
They're the people in Hamilton.
got it. Okay. Are you thinking that you might, sell and go find a different?
Well, I'm going to go on the warpath as soon as this is settled and tell all the owners that our homeowners association board members are inept.
Well, I was like, that is a battle you had. That'd be enough for me to want to go, like, maybe I'll just take my money and...
Well, I might, but I'm going on the warpath first.
You're going to let everybody know first. You're going to advertise it first.
You will not believe how I'm going to go on the warpath, but I can't do it until we're settled.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Wow. That is... Because it happened in when?
Over a year ago.
Oh. That is horrendous.
Yeah.
How big is your unit? How big is the whole
It's about
complex?
1,000 square feet.
No,
They're
no.
detached. They're detached.
Oh, they're all detached.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But how many do you...
36 units.
36 units. Okay. So enough that they're... It's not like it's so huge that it'd be tough to get to everybody and let people know.
Oh, no, I have everybody's email
Oh,
address.
my God. Have you been missing being able to go then?
Yeah, I've been disappointed when I'm being able to go.
I wonder how you're gonna feel once all the repairs happen and you're walking in, you're like, I like it, or God, this, you're just like, I'm kind of repulsed.
I'm sure I'm gonna be happy with all the new repairs, because the place was very dated.
Yeah. Okay, but it also just came at a price and a lot of frustration.
Yeah.
I mean, you might walk in and be like, I don't care how pretty it is.
See how I feel after going to the
I don't care how
warpath.
pretty, it's just been too much of a pain, but...
Make those board members miserable.
How many are there?
6.
6? And not a one of them is really kind of
They wouldn't let me listen to the discussions. They didn't invite the owners to participate in the vote, which is a violation of the Oregon statutes. All HOA meetings where there's a vote that takes place have to be open to the public.
So, do you have grounds for them to be removed? And would you want to go to that?
I don't know. I don't think I'd want to do that. It'd be more litigating.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they're in violation of the bylaws for the homeowners association. They're in violation of the Oregon statutes. They've just been playing fast and loose. It's been the same group of several of them on the board for over 20 years.
Oh, really? Wow.
So they've just gotten complacent, arrogant. I told you Kevin Mannix is one of them. That guy's an arrogant asshole. Politician.
Wow. I guess I just don't like if that's though if they're that way. I'd almost think that they'd almost be less lax about things. You know what I mean? Where they'd be like, okay, let it through.
Yeah, I don't know why they decided to such a
That's kind of where my head was going.
Nobody understands State Farm. Their own insurance company doesn't understand why they did that. And now, because they did it, it's costing the insurance company more money. They're having to pay my attorney's fees, which are going to be north of 10 grand.
And you know what's going to happen is HOA fees will go up.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. Well, the State Farm's covering my attorney's fees, but the HOA hired their own attorney for a while, and they paid him thousands of dollars.
Yeah, there's lots of complaints about our HOA too, and I'm like, it's one of those things where they've provided almost zero services during COVID, and they've never actually come back. All of the services really haven't come back, and yet they still charge the same, or have raised the rates. Yeah, seriously, a lot of people, it's growing on next door, and I don't even, Dean's actually signed up with the notifications. People are starting to really tell me why, because, costs are going up everywhere, and they're like, and yet I pay for this, where I don't even get the full service that I, was supposed to get. And during COVID, it was, I think everybody said, okay, well, we'll give them a little bit of grace, thinking that at least things will come back. They haven't come back. And so, yeah, people are starting to really, as they're getting pinched on other sides, you can see the keyboards are clacking. And I get it where people, they're like, so, this whole HOA thing is just a racket. Yeah, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I think there's going to be a lot of HOA reform at some point where they're going to get government.
There are a lot of laws on the books.
Is there really already?
HOAs, yes.
I never looked it up.
Yeah.
So they've been pissing people off for years, huh?
Yeah.
Because you don't get that many laws on the books if you haven't been.
Yeah, there's a lot of laws on the books regarding what they're required to do, meeting requirements. Like I said, they are required to provide meeting notifications. There are very specific requirements. No votes can take place unless the meeting's been announced and is open to all the owners. That sort of thing. There's a lot in the statutes. Our HOA has not been following those.
Yeah, like you said, they've been coasting.
And then same thing with, like I said, with our bylaws. They've been ignoring the bylaws, which are a legal contract.
Did you or your attorney actually point that out to them?
Well, that's the whole basis for my lawsuit, is that they were disregarding the bylaws, because the bylaws clearly state that in the event of a loss due to casualty, which is a fire, that it says the homeowners association is responsible for repairing, rebuilding, blah blah blah, the individual units to the extent of their insurance coverage.
Wasn't there another unit involved in this? Oh, okay. I was wondering how they were faring. For some reason, I thought you were saying it was like there was something adjoining.
No, just me. But yeah, the bylaws very clearly show that they're responsible for rebuilding and repairing the units to the extent of their insurance coverage, which they had the insurance in place.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then 2 years ago, they did this big paving approved this big paving project. I think it was like $120,000. So there's an assessment of 10 grand on all of the owners. Well, the bylaws say they can't approve any project over $10,000 without a vote of the owners with 75% passing. There was never any vote. They just waved their hand and wrote a check and sent the assessment.
Did you guys all band together and go after it? Or at the time you guys you didn't know?
I didn't know that was the case.
Wow.
But yeah, they were totally beyond their powers to do that. They had no right. And two of the cabins haven't paid the assessment. And I already tipped one of them off. I said they have no business.
Even, yeah. You're like, I wish I hadn't sent my check.
Yeah.
What a crap.
Yes, you're good. Oh, okay, we're gonna set everybody in. Like, we're eating them in their face. Like,
I think I'm going to head out,
we
go
gotta
pack.
figure out the future here.
Good plan.
Yeah. Well, this is my first grass with you. Yeah. Although the wind always drives me nuts. So I take the wind out here versus the wind during sand. That's just too rough for me. I already feel silly enough out here.